Let's look at the top part of this graph. This graph shows the amount of data coming into your house and also you're sending out. What you see here, the blue line, is the data coming in. This is when you're trying to watching YouTube or you're surfing the web. Data is getting pulled from a website into your devices. And this red line is the amount of data sending out from your home. And this is when your phone is backing up to iCloud or you're posting a large video to YouTube or Facebook. And what you want to see is a lot of this less red line, because this means something is getting sent out. And the blue line usually is fine. It's you basically consuming media or something like that. There's also one important number here, this 3.95 gigabyte. This is the amount of data that's you're sending in and getting out, you're sending out and getting in from the internet. So if you're under a metering plan, like something from Comcast that limits you to 1 terabyte of data per month, this will show you how much you're consuming per day. And for example, I'll be very likely consuming around 120 gigabyte of data. So it's about 4 times 30, which is 120 gigabyte of data per month, which is way below the Comcast limit of 1 terabyte. And this graph is actually clickable. So if you're interested in this peak here, we can just click on this. And it takes some time to load because there's a large amount of data getting transferred from the Firewalla box to this your iPhone app. So what you see first here, this is the apps. So what Firewalla is trying to do is trying to predict what your system is doing. So this is absolutely not perfect, but we're trying to make this to be as close as possible. So eventually you're going to see this better. So on the top you see this YouTube, who's in the house is consuming media, which phone is doing it for how long. And LinkedIn is very likely me doing something, and Facebook, and also Amazon, me shopping Christmas gifts, for example. And below, around that, so there's the upload. So you see me sending data to Google Video. This Oculus Dropcam is my Dropcam, which is Google Cam is sending stuff to the cloud. And if you look at downloads, the amount of data sending from the cloud to me is me watching video. It's a Google Video here. And anywhere here is actually clickable. So you tap on this, you actually see a little bit more summarized. So this iPhone is trying to download about 538 megabyte of data. And I can block Google Video if I want. And apparently this is an IPv6 address. I can actually block this as well. And there's chronological history as well. So if you see these, this is what the device in your home been doing, right? So for example, you see this FW update 2 smartthing.com. I don't know what it is, so I tap on it. So this is actually my OMA, which is downloading stuff from smartthings.com. I don't know what's it doing, but I know which device is getting data from the internet, right? I can block it if I want. And you can move back and forth between the hours to see what people are doing. So this gives you a very nice way of zooming into your home and see the interesting things. For example, this is my Nest trying to query weather, for example, right? I can block it if I want. We don't really. So unless you know what you're doing, try not to block these, because some of these are maybe services that needed by your IoT devices or your phone, right? Some of these we can't actually detect the name of the site, but we only can detect an IP address. So you sort of can see it here. Nest is sending something to this, downloading something to this. Okay.